everybody, welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. We're going to finish the Klingon storyline today. This is the last episode, so press like and subscribe if you wanna, leave a comment if you wanna, and for the rest, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
As we stand ready to attack Jimpok, I am reminded of another adversary, Cole of House Cole. Like Jimpok, he craved personal power, to be the single ruler of the Empire. For a time,
I regret following the orders of such a dishonorable leader. Fortunately, there are others who stand ready to take his place and serve the Empire well. The future holds.
Jimpok ordered the invasion of Gorn space and forced our king to bend the knee. Since then, we have been little more than puppets of the Empire and of Jimpok. Today, we will fight for the Empire, not us.
And then he said, either move, or I'm going to have to place you under arrest. Ah! A Ferengi Starfleet cadet telling 3 Klingon warriors to move. That boy had more courage than 10 of these Nook fools surrounding Jimpok.
Dahar Master Kang knew this as well. When I was a child, he told me of his glorious adventures. He went into battle with brave and honorable warriors from many worlds. Humans, Trill, even Vol.
I do not care what planets they come from. If they are here to knock Jimpok from his throne, they are friends of mine. If we are victorious.
There is a human saying, necessity is the mother of invention. After all,
It also led to the means to close mycelial rifts and restore the sanity of corrupted Elachi, to turn foes into friends.
I suppose necessity drove us to join the fight against Jimpok. Although the chance to make a tidy profit was also a motivating factor.
Warriors from many worlds, you stand ready to fight and restore the Empire. It is my honor to go into battle with you. Know this. Today, the forces of Jimpok will know defeat!
You know what you must do. Face your enemy, show them your blade, fight well, in the name of Kalis, and for the glory of the Empire!
remember what you fight for today. All of you, no matter what world you call home, know what it means to be Klingon. If that is in your heart, and the enemy takes your life, today will be a good day to die.
Well said. All hands, report to your stations. We depart for Kronos soon. Before you return to your ship, I would speak to you. A lot is riding on the Elachi, and their modifications to this vessel. Do they have your confidence, your trust? Let us hope so. There is one other matter. You were at my side in Grethel. You know of the deal I made to secure Lorel's freedom. I have asked those I trust to fulfill my oath should I fall in battle. I count you among their number. If I die before ending Akar and Jimpok, will you do what must be done to send them both to Grethel? Very well. By your hand or mine, may Akar and Jempak stand before Feklar on this day. The fleet is in position. Beam back to your ship when you're...
The fleet is in position, just outside the range of enemy sensors. When the word is given, we'll go to maximum warp and travel to the assigned coordinates. Move your vessel into position.
The time draws near. If you are prepared for honor, for glory, for the Empire! All ships have reported in. We are holding
The last time I saw Praxis, it was the first night of a full moon. Indeed, it is our duty, and we will not fail.
Yes, this is more like it. Helm, get us into knife-fighting range. Tactical, full power to disruptors.
Nothing for us.
Jempok will not willingly fire upon us, then we must trick him into doing so.
You've been targeted by the Crystal. Rendezvous with the casino and draw Jempok's fire to me. All hands, prepare to be targeted by the mycelial weapon. Brace for impact.
I told you not to fire at Jaula. Was she destroyed?
I cannot tell. Too much interference on sensors.
It worked. Tarsev's device worked.
Once more onto the breach. Dear friend.
The liberated Alachi are here to fight at your side, as we promised.
Glory to you, Tarsev. And collapse!
Fighting alongside Alachi. Your dishonor knows no bounds, traitor. Destroy every vessel between us and the Katika. But these nerves intact.
All vessels, fire to disable the Krista. They will not have a warrior's death.
Reading fluctuations in shield and impulse systems of the crystal. Their weapons are still online, however. The start is close again, but they are still in the fight. Keep up the pressure! Massive system failures on the Kristoff. Their main drive is liquid blood. They are disabled.
Break out the bloodline once the stars are clear to mine. Until then, fight!
To all warriors aboard the Kristak.
There will be no victory for you today, traitors. If I cannot have Kronos, no one will. I will detonate them.
It is called a hydro bomb. A terrorist placed it in the planet's core during the war with the Federation. Some allies acquired the detonator and gave it to me. It allowed me to give the High Council a choice. Accept my leadership.
And he has been to the Great Hall and raised defensive shields. He means to dig
Whatever.
very well. If that is your wish, to all warriors aboard.
There will be no victory for you today, traitors. If I cannot have Kronos, no one will. I will detonate the very weapon that Harel used to become Chancellor. The homeworld will become the grave of the Klingon Empire.
It is called a hydro.
He has been to the Great Hall and raised defensive shields. He means to dig.
I have known Jim Puck longer than any of you. I have faced him in battle. I know his heart. Go to him and issue a formal check. Sometimes the old ways are best. Face the filthy Patak.
Whatever you plan to do, I recommend haste. The IKS Targ is approaching with a fleet at high warp.
Very well. Adetpa, I want you and Cochrane to lead our forces here against Akar and his fleet. I will lead a team to First City and seek if that is your wish.
Remind me to have a word with Adetpa. If we...
Under the circumstances, this was the closest she could get us to the Great Hall. Plug your nose and forge on.
I know a path that leads to the Proving Grounds. From there, we should be able to fight our way to the Great Hall.
Listen, do you hear? The sounds of battle and the targs.
Be wary. Around here, we have more than Jim Puck's troops to worry about.
They stand to suffer under Jimpok's rule. We may have more allies here than you think, General.
Look, dissension in the ranks. Now is the time to strike.
Take the Loyalists down while they are distracted.
Hold your fire! I am General Martok. Who do you fight for?
We are warriors of House Kang, General. We fight to restore the Empire.
Kapla! Well fought, Orion. That Orion was leading the defense here. Let us see what he knows about enemy defenses.
The Lady Jaula of House Mokai.
True gratitude? For what?
His name is Usan Vek, and he is a notorious pirate. I suspect he's thanking you for all the good business this war has...
Consider that lesson well learned, General. I have far better That's a tall order, friend.
Earlier, you meant...
I've seen what the Emperor does to Orions, my lady. My associates recently informed me that their position was in danger of being compromised by Imperial security. Unless you want those Tetrion lovelies in the hands of the Emperor...
I knew Usan Vek to be bold, but running a smuggling operation in the first city? I am not sure if he is bold or insane.
I suspect a pirate operating in the Empire would need to be both, General.
Lower your weapons! Usan Vek sent us.
That Gorn is Usan Vek's enforcer. Talk to him about the explosives.
The boss told us help was on the way. Like this he wasn't lying. The Imperial security has arrested my crew. We can talk about such things after we save my crew. Watch your aim. Wouldn't want to blow up your prize, would you?
Ask the Gorn to check the cargo manifest. There may not be enough here to get the job done.
According to the cargo map. Yet,
Very well. The battle is won. Gather the Tetrion charges while you can. We've got what we came for. Let's go.
Over there, by that field. Place the charges there. Quickly, set the Tetri on charges. Charges in place. Now, get to a safe distance and detonate them.
Reinforcements are beaming in. Prepare for battle!
The disciples of None. Watch out for their nanopulse weapons.
Like the wind, I do not respect a fool. And there are many of them asking to dance on my blade. Good.
Lady Jahula, the Emperor awaits you in the Great Hall. Face him, if you have the spine for it.
Go. Do what must be done.
Need to return to the Rotarian. Join the fight there. From one ex-chancellor to another. Use it well.
Come! We have business within the Great Hall.
Do you miss this place, Mother? This is as close as you'll get to being Chancellor again, I'm afraid.
You are blocking my path, lackey! Make way!
Arrogant, misbegotten clone!
Janchu! Your path ends here. You will not save her. Jo'ula will die on the Emperor's blade!
Those force fields are blocking our way. Destroy the emitters in the walls to bring them down.
So many fools, all eager to fight in a burning house. Ha ha! Clever you are, but you will go no further.
These emitters have shields. Disable them with your tricord, then destroy the emitters.
Time is your true enemy. I have plenty of it, but Jo'ula has but a few dregs remaining. This is where you fail. You will never get past me.
You should have stayed in your own time, barbarian. There is no place for you in my empire.
Delusional old fool! The only place for you is Greco! You will be there soon enough!
Not this time. Energize!
Abed Pa, we need to block the car's personal transport.
Have you tried shooting before?
You know he runs at the first sign of terror attack. Prevent that.
Understood. I need this transporter signal. With that, I can block it. When he transports, scan the area he left. A few scans should provide complete frequency.
So, is becoming annoying! No. Not this time. Energize!
Quick! Scan his transporter signature.
Well done. Give me 2 more and I will shut that down.
You still live? Time to do something about that. Initiate transport immediately!
Quick! Scan his transporter signature.
Two scans done. 1 more, and his running days are over.
I see fools remain while the house burns to ashes. Pathetic! Account to Tom! Emergency transport!
Quick! Scan his transporter signature.
Got it! Lock him up in those transporters. Send him screaming to Grethor, my lady!
No. Is becoming annoying! What have you done?
My worm. Give my regards to Vector!
You cannot win. I will not allow it. You shall never rule. Talk pa, talk be.
Not to be.
They will never follow you.
I believe this belongs to you now.
No. It is not my destiny. It belongs in your hand, as Chancellor.
Rech Klingon Wochtach Judge! The Sword of Kalish. In my time, most believe it was a thing of legend, of myth. I will not dishonor this sacred.
May it be a reminder in the days to come, as we rebuild what was broken and replace what was lost. A reminder of all that is great within the Empire!
Reforging the Empire will be a challenge, but one worthy of Kalish and all who dwell with him in Stovokor. Fortunately, we are Klingon. We live for such a challenge. 2 weeks have passed since the fall of Jimpok. Our wounds heal. The honored dead have joined their ancestors in Stovokor. Order has returned to the Empire. Rebuilding what was broken or lost has begun. There is more to be done. But first, we will celebrate our hard-fought victory.
like me among the liberated Alachi. Some prefer life within the mycelial network, but others would like to return to their former lives when the time is not at this time. The Alliance has asked me to represent the liberated Alachi. As an ambassador, I will be able to forge a new future for my people.
Despite a return to stability within the Empire, the Alliance must stand ready to provide assistance in the rebuilding effort here. We cannot afford another Gempok. The tragedy of Kithamer, or worse, could happen again. Especially if such a tyrant turned their eyes on the Federation or the Republic. Even the Dominion could be threatened by such a ruler.
When I was living a hermit's life on Nimbus 3, I thought I had seen it all. On that, I was greatly mistaken. Civil war within the Empire, the return of Lorel, even a battle with giant cybernetic reptile. Yes, but in the end, he was too clever for his own good. Dealing with his tricks gave me insight on his computer security. With that knowledge, I was able to trap him on Kronos, where he was dealt with once and for all.
I, for one, do not recommend running from a wave of mycelial destruction, no matter what age you are. It is not a pleasant experience. Indeed, Grethar holds a number of fools who thought they would be the end of me. There are two in particular. Yes, though I am pleased that their deaths led to Gowron's release from Grethor. Now he resides with Kalis in Stovakor, and I have no doubt Feklar is glad to be rid of him. That wild-eyed schemer was probably well on his way to taking charge of the place when he was released.
Much has changed since my first time as Chancellor, and much has remained the same. I am already besieged with requests and calls for favor from many houses, great and small. Fortunately, I shall have the assistance of the latest torchbearer as we move forward and restore the Empire.
Indeed. As other torchbearers before me, it will be my role to act as an advisor to the Chancellor. And, if necessary, to get my hands dirty where she cannot. It is my intention to serve her and the Empire to the best of my ability. In my time here, we have been adversaries and allies. It has been a strange journey for us both. Without you, the Empire would have been lost. For your role in the conflict, you have my respect and my thanks.
The event has concluded. You may beam back to your ship at your leisure. Once more, I stand for the Empire as its Chancellor. It is a singular honor, and I will lead by example in the days to come. There is much to be done, but we will meet every challenge and emerge victorious. For we are Klingon!
One of our classified research facilities has taken a high-profile person of interest into custody. Starfleet intelligence sent...
Well, that concludes the Klingon storyline in Star Trek Online, and that also concludes this episode. If you liked it, press the thumbs up button. Like and subscribe. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll read them. And I will see you next time. For now, have a nice day. And see you soon.